Hi, hello, how are you? Namaskaram. Hope all of you are doing good and we are doing good too. Thank you for subscribing to my channel first of all, and welcome back to my channel Moms the Multitasker. To all the moms out there, I'm going to show you a very awesome recipe, that is tikka masala. This can be used in all the veg and non-veg dishes, like very well. A good recipe, homemade and very fresh, very tasty as well. Do try this recipe. If you want, you can even modify the quantities as per the quantity you want to make. First, we are going to take, it consists of a lot of spices, and I'm going to give you all the spices in detail. First, this consists of a star anise, and I would like to remind you one more thing, that the list of the ingredients along with the exact weights will be given in the description box below, so don't forget to have a look at it. This is star anise, a very powerful and a very aromatic garam masala, or the whole masala that we are going to use. This is the black cardamom. Make sure the quantity of this star anise and the black cardamom doesn't increase. If this increases, this overcomes or this highlights in the masala, and this spoils the taste actually to say. And that one is the maize flour, cinnamon sticks, whole coriander seeds, nutmeg. You can use in the form of a powder or the whole nutmeg as well. Anyway, we are going to crush all the powders, so it doesn't matter. Some turmeric powder, some chili powder, which is usually used in the home. This is not special chili powder. If you don't want this recipe to be spicy, you can even use the Kashmiri chili powder, which is non-spicy. Some ginger powder, ajwain we call this, very good for digestion. Some cumin seeds, whole black peppers, green elaichi, and cloves. But not the least. Still, we have some more ingredients that will be coming in the rest of the video. So first, we are going to do, the first step is roasting some of the spices. That is, we are going to roast cumin seeds for about a minute. Keep continuously roasting or moving the tawa on your, or the stick in your masalas, because we want the cumin seeds to be roasted completely on all the sides, all the cumin seeds. So continuous roasting is very important on a low flame. After about a minute, we are going to add the whole coriander seeds. If you have, you can even use the powder as well. Sorry for that, my baby. Yeah, after roasting for about 2 to 3 minutes, how do you know that the roasting has been completed? These spices give a very aromatic flavor, and that indicates that the roasting has been completed. So you can remove it into a plate for the spices to cool down. And this, why do we roast the spices? What is the necessity actually? Actually, the necessity is to increase the shelf life of the masala and to preserve it fresh for a longer durations. Now we are going to roast the black pepper. Ajwain seeds, it is not necessary to roast, but we are roasting because it gives a fine powder when roasted. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and it is free of cost. Don't forget to click the bell icon next to it and turn on the notifications all, so you'll be notified with all the videos that I'm uploading. So these are the powder forms of some of the masalas that we are taking, and you know them, like chili powder, turmeric powder, nutmeg powder, ginger powder, and we are not going to use them now, but we are going to go for the next step. These are the whole spices. These are very hard and very difficult to crush in the grinder when mixed together with the rest of the masalas. So what we are going to do now, we are going to just roast them on the same pan for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then we are going to crush them into a fine powder in the blender, because these take a little more time to get into fine powder. And please do not overheat the masalas. The aromatic flavor will be lost. Instead, you get some burnt flavor. Some of the masalas are not grounded into fine powder. Not an issue, because we are going to grind them further. Adding all the roasted masalas done in step 1, cumin seeds, coriander seeds, black pepper and all. Now next step is adding the powder forms. Turmeric powder, ginger powder. Next one we are going to use is lemon salt. Basically in the tikka masala we are going to use this lemon salt. Citric acid or tartaric acid, the other names. If you want, you can skip this and add lemon for during the marination of your recipe. And the next thing is the garlic powder and salt. Exact quantities will be given in the description box below, so don't forget to have a look at it. Grind them well into fine powder, sieve them. Let the masala cool down and store it in a glass tight container to increase the shelf life. It can be stored for about 6 months. Do try this recipe or do try this masala at your home, and it is good to have fresh homemade masalas always. If you like this video, please do give it a like, share, subscribe. See you again with a nice video. Bye bye. Take care.